Lasting all night is often misunderstood as a matter of chance, genetics, or secret tricks, but in reality, it begins with physical health and how consistently a man invests in his body over time. The male body is designed for strength, endurance, and performance, yet it only operates at its peak when it is properly maintained, fueled, and trained. Men who demonstrate high stamina and control are not relying on luck. They are benefiting from bodies that are conditioned to handle physical demand. Cardiovascular health plays a major role because endurance is directly tied to how efficiently the heart delivers oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. A strong heart means better circulation, sustained energy, and reduced fatigue, which all support prolonged physical performance. Regular cardiovascular exercise such as walking, running, cycling, or swimming trains the body to resist exhaustion and recover faster, allowing a man to stay energized rather than depleted. Strength training also contributes significantly, as stronger muscles improve posture, stability, and overall body control while supporting hormone production and metabolism. Health. When a man builds muscle and maintains a healthy body composition, his body becomes more resilient, responsive, and capable of sustaining effort without strain. Nutrition is equally critical, as the body cannot perform well if it is poorly fueled. Men who last longer tend to eat balanced meals rich in lean protein, whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats because these foods provide steady energy rather than quick spikes followed by crashes. Proper nutrition supports muscle function, blood flow, nerve signaling, and hormone balance, all of which influence stamina and physical confidence. Hydration is another often overlooked factor, as even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue, reduced circulation, and diminished physical performance. Drinking enough water keeps muscle flexible, blood flowing efficiently, and energy levels stable throughout the day and night. Sleep is a foundational pillar of physical endurance that many men neglect. Yet it is during sleep that the body repairs muscles, regulates hormones, and restores energy reserves. Men who consistently get quality sleep experience better coordination, stronger immune systems, and higher physical drive. Chronic sleep deprivation leads to low energy, poor focus, and reduced stamina. Recovery is not weakness, but a strategic part of strength, because an overworked body eventually breaks down rather than performs. Avoiding harmful habits is also essential, as excessive alcohol, smoking, and substance use directly interfere with circulation, nerve sensitivity, and overall vitality. These habits drain the heart, reduce oxygen delivery, and disrupt hormonal balance, all of which shorten endurance and weaken physical control. Maintaining a healthy weight further supports stamina because excess body fat places additional stress on the heart and reduces efficiency, while a fit body moves with less resistance and greater ease. Men who prioritize physical health often notice benefits beyond endo. Rants, including improved mood, sharper focus, and stronger self-confidence, which reinforce positive performance cycles. When a man feels strong and capable in his body, he carries himself differently, moves with assurance, and trusts his ability to sustain effort. Physical conditioning also enhances body awareness, allowing better control of movement, breathing, and pacing, which are essential elements of endurance. Breath control improves oxygen delivery and helps regulate physical responses, preventing early fatigue and maintaining steady energy. Consistent physical activity trains the nervous system to remain calm under exertion, reducing tension and unnecessary strain that can shorten performance. Over time, the body adapts to regular training by becoming more efficient, meaning it and do more work with less effort, a key factor in lasting longer. This efficiency is not built overnight, but develops through repeated healthy choices that compound into measurable physical advantages. Men who last all night are often those who respect their bodies enough to invest in them daily, understanding that endurance is not created in a single moment, but earned through routine discipline. Their strength is quiet and steady rather than forced, rooted in physical preparation rather than pressure. By treating health as a priority instead of an afterthought, they build a foundation that supports sustained performance naturally and reliably. Mental control is often the most overlooked yet most powerful factor in endurance. because the mind directs the body long before the body responds. Many men assume lasting longer is purely physical, but performance is heavily influenced by thoughts, emotions, focus, and internal dialogue. Anxiety, pressure, and overexcitement can shorten endurance far more quickly than lack of strength. When a man's mind is racing with expectations, fear of failure, or the need to prove himself, his nervous system shifts into a heightened state that accelerates physical responses instead of regulating them. Men who last longer understand how to stay mentally calm and grounded, allowing their bodies to function smoothly rather than react impulsively. Presence is a critical skill because being mentally present slows time and increases awareness of sensations, breathing, and pacing. When the mind is focused on the moment rather than the outcome, the body follows a steadier rhythm. Rushing is often a mental habit, not a physical necessity, and men who develop patience mentally gain greater control physically. Breath awareness plays a central role in mental regulation, as slow, deep breathing signals the nervous system to relax and maintain balance. Shallow, rapid breathing increases tension and speeds up physical reactions, while controlled breathing supports endurance and composure. Confidence also originates in the mind, built through trust in one's ability rather than external validation. Men who last longer are not constantly judging themselves or monitoring performance. Instead, they allow their bodies to respond naturally without self-criticism. This mental ease reduces pressure and prevents the spiral of overthinking that often leads to loss of control. Emotional regulation is another key aspect because unresolved stress, frustration, or insecurity can manifest physically and disrupt endurance. Men who manage their emotions effectively are better able to stay relaxed, adaptable, and responsive. Stress management outside the bedroom directly influences performance inside it, as chronic stress keeps the body in a constant state of alertness that drains energy and reduces control. Practices such as mindfulness, meditation, or simple moments of mental stillness train the brain to remain calm under stimulation. Over time, this training rewires habitual responses, replacing tension with awareness and reaction with choice. Mental discipline also involves reframing beliefs about performance, moving away from unrealistic standards and comparisons. Men who constantly compare themselves to others or to exaggerated ideals often create unnecessary pressure that undermines confidence. Understanding that endurance is personal and variable allows the mind to relax, which in turn supports consistency and control. Focus is another defining factor because where attention goes, energy follows. When attention is scattered or overly fixated on climax, endurance decreases. But when attention is distributed evenly across sensations, movement, and connection, stamina improves. Men who develop this skill experience greater control because their minds are not hijacked by anticipation. Mental training teaches the ability to slow internal tempo, even when external stimulation is intense. This slowing creates space between sensation and response, which is where control is found. Self-awareness deepens this process, allowing men to recognize early signs of tension or acceleration and adjust before control is lost. This awareness is not instinctive for everyone, but can be developed through intentional practice and reflection. Men who last longer often have a calm inner dialogue that supports rather than sabotages them. Instead of thinking I must last, they think I am in control, which changes how the body responds. Language used internally shapes experience, and positive, grounded self-talk strengthens confidence and steadiness. Mental resilience also matters, because endurance improves when setbacks are viewed as learning experiences rather than failures. Men who recover mentally from past disappointments free themselves from fear-driven performance. Letting go of past mistakes prevents the mind from reliving them and repeating the same patterns. Mental control is not about suppressing sensation, but about guiding it with awareness and intention. It is the difference between being carried by impulses and directing one's energy deliberately. When the mind leads with calm authority, the body responds with balance and endurance. Over time, mental mastery becomes nature, transforming performance into an expression of confidence rather than effort. Hormonal balance plays a critical role in a man's stamina, energy, and overall performance, yet it is often misunderstood or ignored until problems arise. Hormones act as the body's